Area of life are you struggling in? Is there an area of your life that you just seem like you're just fighting so hard, but you just continually lose? Could it be in that area of life that you are seeking what the world says is the standards of success? Are you trying to fight in that area to measure up to what the world says is good enough, to what the world says is winning? It's in those areas that we find ourselves losing in life that God wants to step in and transform us and transform us through those areas in life to where we're in a position of greater strength and power. For me, um, alcoholism and addiction um, was an area of my life where I constantly lost. And it's because I ran from what God's call in my life was, and I tried to measure up to what the world says what was success. I tried to measure up to what everybody else said would make me somebody. And in that, I found myself constantly losing. For me, I had to hit a bottom where I lost everything but my life. And that for me was the point where I said, enough's enough. God, I need your help. And in that moment, he began to transform my life as I began to walk with him to where my addiction and my alcoholism became a source of strength and power for me. And you can call addiction and alcoholism, you can call it a choice, a disease, whatever works for you doesn't matter. The labels that you put on it doesn't matter to me. But those are areas of our life where we struggle, and no matter how hard we fight, we lose until we allow God to step in and transform us through that. My life today, my wife a couple years ago faced a diagnosis of a cancer that they said was incurable and would kill her. Through that circumstance of life, we could have folded our tents and succumbed to that diagnosis, and we could have let what the world would say as a time of pity and grief and just trying to hang on and make the best of it. Or we could step in and let God transform us. And he did that as well. He transformed my wife's view on health, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually as well. He transformed our idea and our grasp upon our faith through that situation. And so God is here in all the areas that we seem to be losing in. God is here and just wants to use those areas to transform us into a more powerful being and a more powerful creature and message and testimony for him. Those areas that you feel like you're losing in, you don't have to lose. You can win. Let God step in and be the transformation. Instead of trying to conform to what the world says is success, instead of trying to conform to what everyone else around you says will make you somebody, let God be your somebody. And let God use what you're going through to grow you and transform you into the powerful creature and messenger of his light that he created you to be. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Stop losing and let's start winning. Talk to you later. Kip Schubert, Warriors on Purpose.